kind of a hi YouTube. This is gonna be kind of a somber video because I wanted to talk about the Transgender Day of Remembrance, which is on the 20th of November every year. I think this is the 14th annual observance, and this year, in preparation for events that I'm going to be participating in, I was delegated the duty of compiling lists of people, trans people who have been murdered or committed suicide. So I've been doing a lot of research for the past week and trying to get information about people's lives so that we can honor them in the events that we'll be doing. In my research, I've been there's a couple of lists that I've been using. One says list of reported deaths. I googled around for transgender suicides, and not as much information came up as I would have thought. And also reading obituaries and articles about people who were trans-identified, and articles written not just by like the Associated Press, but also articles by like family members or community members of trans people that they knew. I found that overall a lot of information wasn't available because or it was wrong. Like, it's not easy to Google something like that because some people who have moved on are mistakenly identified as homosexual, or in some articles, family members or friends or whomever omitted information about a person's gender. Not saying that when someone dies you have to say, oh, this is a trans person, and I wasn't expecting anything like that to show up, but like, I have to cross-reference a lot of lists, and the names that I had, like, if they're trans lists, they come up as male or female, and then when I Google them, they would come up as female or male. So and one of the most recent murders happened in my city, and I attend a support group, and we talked about this person's obituary, or the funeral program, and the photos that were chosen, which were of her in her previous bodied life, and the issue has really been coming up of how we want to be remembered. Will we be remembered the way we want to be remembered? And I guess anyone who watches this video can think about that on their own time. So I won't really, it's sort of like personal for everyone, so I won't really get into it, but I just want to say that in general, the Trans Day of Remembrance it's something that I think that we all should observe. I know it's about death, and there's a lot of talk about murder and suicide, and that those are all sensitive topics for people, but I think what is most important, and the reason why I'm making this video, is because trans folk are not always remembered as the way they want to be remembered. And I think it is part of our responsibility as a trans community to 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 observe a day where um, trans folk can be honored the way that they chose to live, because it's not always possible. So, yeah, I just wanted to mention that, and I want to hear about if anyone has any thoughts about this, or if anyone is attending any Trans Day of Remembrance events.